What's up YouTube, it's your boy Graxy TV coming at you with another video for Hero Siege 2. In today's video, we're going to be doing a walkthrough through Act 1 Normal, showing you every single quest and how to complete them in an efficient order. Without further ado, let's get started. Upon entering the game, the first thing that we're going to do is pick up our weapon and then make our way to the wooden sign. Accept the quest, skills, and stats, and this is going to guide you through the basics of how to put your skills in, your stat points, and such. Go ahead and click on the attributes. We want you to select your first attributes. I'm going to put mine in intelligence. It also wants you to select your first skill. We're going to use charge bolt. And lastly, it wants you to put your skill point on your bar. And now we've completed the quest. Click on the wooden sign again and return your quest. A few steps to the right and you'll find another wooden sign. This one's going to be keys and chests. This wants you to open up your key ring in your inventory and use that key to open up the chest by the wall in the north. After doing so, come back to the wooden sign, return your quest. Following the road, you'll see that we have another wooden sign. This one's going to give us a belt to pick up. Then it wants us to go into our inventory, under potions, and enable autofill belt. Click on the wooden sign again, and return your quest. The next wooden sign, bunny hopping. This one just wants us to jump back and forth. Once completed, there'll be a new wooden sign to the right. Please return our quest here. And last but not least, the same wooden sign will give us our quest to kill Scorchwood. Scorchwood's an NPC following the road. You'll see him on your mini map by this skull here. And kill him. He's gonna drop some loot. Then make your way to the right and into town. Once in town, you'll talk to the landlord. He'll return your quest, giving you a random relic. One quest I did not complete during this Act 1 walkthrough is the Vogavon Beer Drinka quest in the top right of town. He's gonna have you learn to mine. This is where you go out and you will mine copper ore. You need to get 125 of that. I didn't complete that through the Act 1 walkthrough. Just make sure when you're out and about and you see some copper veins that you do mine those to get that 125. All right, now that we've made it to town, we're going to talk to Magister Kujala, and we're going to accept Purging the Lands. Next, we're going to come over here to Sarkcaster. We're going to accept Coffee Beans. And then last but not least, we'll make our way north and talk to Vogman and get Learn to Mine. Then just make our way to the outskirts of Anoia. Our first goal here is to kill enemies and grab body parts. At the same time, you'll see that there's an exclamation point here, and we found the den. We actually need to hit this quest. We'll talk to Ariman and pick up pest control. This is going to take us into the rat den to kill Frag Rat. You can see that the rat den is here. Once you're in the den, make your way to the bottom right and you'll find Frag Rat. You can see him on your minimap with this little bicep icon. We're just going to kill him real fast and then make your way to the top right to leave the rat den. And you can see that I've made my way to the top right here. Hit the portal. We are going to walk back to Ariman to turn in our quest, and he will give us a new one, Hunger Issue. Now we're going to make our way to the fields of battle, making sure that we click the waypoint for the outskirts of Anoia. If you get to the waypoint for the outskirts and you don't see the coffee beans, just click the waypoint and then vote reset. Take the waypoint back to the outskirts of Anoia and you'll see the coffee beans are right here. Go ahead and pick those up. We're going to come back to town, talk to Sarkcaster and turn in coffee beans and pick up his new quest, Brick So Many Bricks. Continue making your way to Fields of Battle. Once in the Fields of Battle, there's 3 quests that I'm trying to complete here. One is completing my body parts. The next is finding 30 maggots. And the last is the bricks. I need to get 15 bricks from destroyables. So you can see as we kill enemies, we're dropping maggot carcasses. We'll pick those up. And as we hit destroyables, we get bricks. It says boxes, but it can be any destroyable. It's not a huge deal if you don't complete the bricks before moving on. Now that I've completed all those quests, I'm gonna look for Master Kujala in the Fields of Battle. Go ahead and talk to him, return your Purging the Lands quest, and that's done. Now we're gonna make our way to Witching River. In the Witching River, we're just trying to make our way to the next zone. There is a mini boss right here. He'll drop some loot. At the end of the Witching River is the pumpkin patch. Once you make it into the pumpkin patch, go ahead and teleport back to town. Talk to Sarkcaster and return your bricks quest. He's gonna have a new quest for you, hot water. Accept that and go back into your port to pumpkin patch. Now that we're in the pumpkin patch, we're looking for hot water. We can get those from killing enemies here in the pumpkin patch. You're also gonna find crimson pumpkins around the pumpkin patch. We just wanna click on these and it's gonna harvest them. And the last thing that we need to do is actually go in the dungeon and kill the colossal pumpkin. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually find the waypoint while collecting hot water along the way. Here we found the waypoint. Now I'm going to go into the pumpkin cellar. In the pumpkin cellar, we are going to look for the colossal pumpkin. As a side note, you cannot drop hot water in here or find pumpkins. Okay, we found his location. We can tell by the little boss icon here. He will always be in this spot. Go ahead and kill him. After killing him, make your way back to town and take the waypoint back to Pumpkin Patch. Continue looking for hot water and pumpkins. Also in the pumpkin patch, you will find the optional quest of Dr. Tinkertink. You don't have to do this. If you would like to, go ahead and accept it. But pick up the Shocker 3000. This will give you a new skill in your skill bar, and just use this to kill enemies. Once completed, just talk to Dr. Tinkerdink, and he will give you a random satanic. As a side note, you can drop hot water in any zone, so once you get 5 pumpkins, go ahead and start making your way to the Woodhill Plains, just to show you that hot water does drop in the next zone. Once you have both of those done, you'll see in the front of the black tower that there's the Maggot Stew Cauldron. Go ahead and click on that. This is going to allow you to talk to Ariman, return your hunger issue quest. We got an Istron. Okay, dude. Talk to Ariman again and accept Murder of Crows. This is going to take us into the Black Tower. We need to go kill Albert the Commander. I would recommend that you go grab the waypoint before going into the Black Tower. At the end of Black Tower, you will find Commander Albert. Go ahead and kill him. After doing so, you will pick up his head and make your way back into the Woodhill Plains. From here, go ahead and waypoint back to town. Talk to Sarcaster again. He's going to give you a coffee mug as a reward. This gives you 40% movement speed. Either use your portal or take the waypoint back to Woodhill Plains and make your way to the next zone. Before going in, you'll see that Magister Kujala has a quest for us, Corruptor of the Forest. This is killing Gurag. In the village of Lamia, we're just making our way through to the next zone. This zone does have a mini boss, Black Plague. Once in King's Garden, we're just going to look for the waypoint in the next zone. Here I found the waypoint. That waypoint is super important to get. Just in case you die on Gurag, this is going to be your most recent waypoint to get back. The northern post is a very short zone. At the very end of it, you will find the Murder of Crows. Go ahead and pick that up and make our way to the next zone. In the old mausoleum, you will see that there is an NPC here that we need to get to. Be careful in this zone. Shager is a mini boss that will follow you around and he does lots of damage. After killing him and making your way to Ariman, go ahead and talk to him, return your quest. He's always going to give you this crow's feather. This is a very good charm. This is extremely good for any league starter that does not have some sort of teleport or a movement ability, as this gives us flat 15% movement speed the entire campaign. After acquiring that, go ahead and make your way to King's Tomb. For this area, we're just going to go straight. This takes us directly to King's Throne, and going straight in King's Throne will take us directly to Gurag. Go ahead and kill Gurag and make your way into Danthorpe. Speak to Gunhild, return your quest, and now you have officially completed Act 1. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave it a thumbs up to let me know. And if you enjoy Hero Siege 2 content, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as I am posting new content on Hero Siege 2 all of the time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.